Hello, my name is Samara, and I have a pepper that I grew in my apartment. This is an MA Faces. So, kind of interesting story about this one. I received this pack of seeds. Um, Almost none of them germinated except for like one or two. And I wasn't even sure what it is. I'm gonna cut this open, by the way. So because like the handwriting on the bag was so awful, I had no idea what it was. Until I did some further research, many Google searches, and found out that this was, in fact, MA Faces. It is a creation by Matthew Arthur, and it is a super hot. Wow, that placenta's really thick on this one. Let me show you. Look at that. That's a beautiful inside. I'm gonna scoop out a couple seeds just because the plant struggled. It was the one. It, it was one of my first ones I grew, so I didn't know what I was doing, and it didn't produce a lot. The soil's icky, and like I have some propagations going now, but I just want to be sure I have this variety because I looked over online, and seems like anybody who was selling them doesn't anymore. So, oh my god, that smells fantastic. That smells like floral and fruity, but like citrusy. I was trying to tell if like the stuff I put on my hands smelled like that, but no. This just smells really good. The walls are kind of thick too, so my assumption is that this might be juicy. I read online it's supposed to be about like mid-level heat for super hot. So let's find out. MA Faces, created by Matthew Arthur, grown by myself in my apartment. Bottoms up. Kind of tastes like a Scotch bonnet almost. Very fruity, very sweet. The burn is a little bit stingy on the tongue so far. So, I'm sure you saw that surprised look shift on my face. Right when that happened, it turned really bitter out of nowhere. Like it was really sweet, really tasty, and then all of a sudden it got bitter and hot. That was so strange. The sweetness comes through again in the aftertaste a little bit. Like it doesn't leave you with a yuck taste. But that was pretty hot. That's up at maybe a 5 out of 10. And I'm surprised because this plant hasn't been in any of my tints It's kind of just been on life support, and like I haven't wanted to, like, the soil was gross, so I hadn't wanted to put it in a tent. So it's been growing like in partial shade on my windowsill. Wow. I want to try that, like grown in full sun. Whoa. I like that a lot. It's like a it's like a mix between like a burning and a stinging pain. It's mostly on the tongue. I feel it mostly in the middle of the tongue, reaching back almost to the back of the throat, but it doesn't rest there. The sides, yeah, it's like a burning in the middle, and the sides of my tongue are stinging. That's really interesting. And it didn't taste very floral either. So honestly, I really love this variety. I mean, what else do you expect from Matthew Arthur? But wow, it's a good one. Okay, interesting. Well, the heat's starting to go down now, so I think it's probably a good time to end it. Go ahead and check out my other Chili Head friends in the description below. Go ahead and click the stuff on the screen to view more of my videos, and I really appreciate you watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.